What's up, everybody? This is Dee with 8th House Energy here to do a reading for Aries, the first reading for 2021. It's going to be a general reading, so if you've not seen the, well, I don't want to say general if you've not seen the original. It's going to be a general reading, so for any placement of Aries. So take what resonates, leave the rest. If you want a personal reading, my information is in the box below, so feel free to reach out. For those of you who are into astrology and following the planetary placements, you know, in reference to how they will affect you and the people around you in the coming month, check out the May astrological analysis that I did. Also, we're in the Pluto retrograde. It started a day or two ago, and we're going to be in it until October 2nd or 5th. So I did a Pluto retrograde reading for all the signs. And then we are in this, we're in the second day of this 2-week period of this Scorpio full moon energy here, which is going to be very heavy. So I did a reading on that for all of the signs as well. So check those out. All right, and I'm just getting the rest of your cards ready, and we'll begin for Aries. Messages for Aries, please. Thank you. And this is going to be, we're not using any tarot cards for this reading today. So this is going to be all, they're definitely tools of divination, but they're going to be different tools. Like I'm using playing cards, I'm using Uno cards, I'm using runes, I'm using flashcards, okay? So just different stuff here, all right? So let's see. All right, Aries, so this first column here represents your personal and spiritual relationship with yourself, your higher self, and what's going on with you with that. This middle column here represents your career, money, and finance. This third column on the end here represents your love life, your personal family life, and then your social life, okay? All right, so let's get into it. So your personal, spiritual self, what's going on with you? I feel like you're on a journey here with this road energy. You're on a journey. There's some questions that you may have. You're definitely speaking with your higher self, and if you aren't, this is what you should be doing, because I feel like you're going to get the answers you need. This consolation card is just confirming that you're like, you know, look, God, look, Creator, look, ancestors, look, spirit guides, guardian angels, look, I'm trying to figure out where I need to be going and what I'm supposed to be doing. I need your help. I need you to tell me something. You know, what's going on. So I feel like there's an intimate conversation that you're having with your higher self. The challenge in this situation is represented by the first rune that we have. It is called Iwaz, this sign, this symbol. It is spelled E-I-H-W-A-Z, and this talks about being defensive. It talks about enlightenment. It talks about protection, divination, spiritual wisdom. It also talks about the wisdom of the ancients, physical death and spiritual rebirth. Tree of life, transcending the physical plane, enlightened creativity, connection to past lives, communication with the ancestors, spiritual strength. And then we have that clarified with the Four of Swords in reverse. So some of you are you're not at ease. You're asking God why. You're trying to figure out why. What's up? What is this? What's going on here? You're feeling maybe defensive about things, or you're feeling as if you need protection, perhaps. Some of you may be asking, you know, the universe to come in and protect you, and that's what you're supposed to do when you feel like you're being threatened in some way, shape, or form, or you don't know where you're going or what's ahead of you. A way to resolve this would be the universe is saying, just go with the flow. Some of you, you know, maybe you want to control what's going on. You want to find out why, and now. And unfortunately, the universe is not going to give you that all the time. So when you don't hear anything, it's just very important that you're quiet and go with the flow of what's going on. And then we have that clarified with the Jack of Diamonds. So this is the Knight of Pentacles. Like, things are going to take time is what I'm getting here. For whatever it is that you're asking the universe for, okay? Maybe it's answers to something, but the universe is saying that it's going to take some time, okay? So you're going to have to exercise some patience. I know, asking Aries to be patient. Yeah, because see, you're very anxious with the Four of Swords reverse. So it's like you're not comfortable with the situation that's going on, and you're looking for answers. That's what I'm getting here. So what's this constellation energy? Yeah, so we have the lovers. So this could be about a love situation. So you could be asking the universe, maybe you're asking them to send you a love. Maybe you're asking them, why did your relationship, what happened with the relationship? Or it could be relationships, love relationships. It's like, what the hell? What's going on? Why am I not successful in my relationships? Or what happened with this relationship? For some of you, you may have moved out from somebody, or somebody may have moved out from you. There could have been a divorce or a separation. But we have the Three of Swords here too. So there could have been a third party that was interfering in the connection as to why it ended. Maybe your person was dealing with someone else, or maybe somebody was on the road often. Maybe that's what they did for their job. They're on the road often, and so they're not always with their partner. They can't always be with their partner. So maybe you guys communicate online, okay? But this is something that's uncomfortable for you in some way, shape, or form. And so the universe is saying that, things are going to take time. It may take time to get where you need to get and to do what you need to do, but you're supposed to go with the flow, is what I'm getting here. Yeah, because we have the Ace of Swords. Yeah, and that's law. Straight up. So whatever you're inquiring with the universe about, it's going to take time. Okay? It could be about money, but I feel like for some of you it's about love, and it could be about a relationship. And for some of you, you may want to get somebody back. Maybe you broke up with someone and you may want this person back. You two may not be speaking with the Four of Swords in reverse, and you could be calling on the universe because you guys broke up, to find out, what you could have done to resolve the issue, or what you could do to resolve it. Or somebody could feel this way about you, Aries. But what the universe is saying is that you're going to have to, if you get back with this person, you're going to have to go with the flow. It's going to take time to build the connection with this person, and it's going to take communication. It's going to take honesty. It's going to take clarity, okay? It's going to take respect, of the other person and their feelings. Because maybe you were in a situation where you cheated on your partner, because here is the Three of Swords, and there's the lover energy. So maybe your partner left you. That could be what the road energy is about. Or maybe you were on the road and you cheated on your partner. But at any rate, I feel like your partner may have left with that road energy, and you're like, why? What the fuck? What can I do? About my love, right? So you're calling on the spirit guides, because this is what this rune represents. You're calling on the spirit guides, because with the Four of Swords in reverse, you and your partner may not be together. They may have moved out, or you guys may not be communicating because something came in between you two with the Three of Swords, okay? It could have been another lover. But in order for you to get this back on track again, go with the flow. Take your time with this person, because they're going to have to trust you, especially if there was some adultery, all right, or somebody cheating. Trust is going to have to be developed, and communication is going to have to be clear, and it's going to have to be concise, and it's going to have to be consistent. All right, so that's what I got for you, what's going on with you in your personal situation. Let's see what's going on with career, money, and finance. This boat energy here, this is like a speedboat, a little boat here, and then we have thought. Okay, career, money, and finance. The challenge in this situation is the rune called Daggaz. It's spelled D as in David, A, G as in goat, A, Z as in zebra. Daggaz represents transformation. It's polarity, like the opposite, reversal, yin yang, counterbalance, enlightenment, and change. It also represents as different as day and night, dawning of a new day. The caterpillar becomes the butterfly, opposing sides in balance, self-transformation, growth, changes one's point of view, switching sides, or major life changes. So this talks to me about the death energy here. So the challenge is changing in your job, a change, making a change. And then we have the, what is this? What do I call this? This is Wands. Oh, this is the Queen of Wands. So within your feelings and your emotions here, you know that there's a change, and I feel, or you want to make change. I feel like deep down inside in your career, you want to make change. Okay, you've been thinking about it. Okay, and I feel like for some of you, with this boat, you want to get away. Maybe it's emotionally draining for you. Okay, but we'll clarify that too. But the universe is saying the energy you want to take on to resolve this is to be innovative about the situation. Go out on your own is what I'm getting here. Start your own business. start a part-time gig, something like that, because I don't know too many Aries, and it depends on your placements because not every Aries is the same. But I know very few Aries who can work for people. Like, y'all don't like to be told what to do. All right? You don't. It is what it is. You don't like to be told what to do. You like to call the shots. You are the shot caller. You say when it's time to go and when it's not. The hell with what the boss is saying. So it's like for some of you, it would be better off for you naturally as an Aries individual to run your own business or to start your own business. So if you have a idea about a business, or you have a hobby that you could turn into some cash and then just build it up till it takes care of you full time, rock with that. So we got the seven of clubs here. This is like the seven of wands. So some of you could be, debating on if this is what you want to do. Some of you, you're very defensive at work. It's like, you have to stand your ground, and some of you may not be being treated fairly. You may have to stand your ground in this position, and you may have to end up, finding something else, finding something that's more suitable for you. So it's like, what are you thinking about here? All right, that's one too many cards. So what is Aries thinking about in reference to their career here? Some of you may work, in the aquatics. You may work on a boat. You may, are thinking about maybe starting some type of boating business. That could be what you're into, but you're thinking about something here. And this boat energy represents, maybe it's vacation. You could be thinking about going on vacation as well, or quitting this job is what I'm getting here. And then we have constancy in reverse here. So it's like you have ideas about things, but it's like you're not being consistent with it, is what the universe is saying here. And with the challenge here, this is the Queen of Wands energy. It's like, you want to make change. Oh, that's one way too many. You want to make change in this situation. It's like, you need to take control of the situation. You know who you are. You know what you bring to the table. You know what your qualifications are. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. So it's like, you can make money doing something else. Like for some of you, maybe working on a cruise boat, okay? Maybe working near the water. Maybe some of you may, because the weather is getting warmer, and maybe that, you could make money fishing. There are so many other things that you could be doing here that I feel like you could make money from, because you may know people who are in that industry, or you may be familiar enough with the industry to know how it works. You may have the equipment needed, or you could afford the equipment. It's something that you may enjoy doing, but I feel like with the Seven of Wands here, you could be trying to figure out what you want to do, because then we have the Knight of Swords. So this is all about, okay, maybe filling out the paperwork that you might need. Maybe you need licensing. So I feel like the universe is saying, go ahead and get the credentials you need. Get the licensing that you need. Oh, wow. Okay, stocks in the cruise. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. So yeah, the universe is telling you to go ahead and do this. Whatever it is that you know about and whatever it is you have the expertise in reference to this, the universe is saying step out on your own, because this Aquarius energy is all about, it's all about being experimental, being unique, being liberal, meaning being free. Okay. Humanitarian as well. So you're helping people with this position or whatever it is that you're going to be creating. It's futuristic. Okay. Because it's something that may not have been done before. It's original, because that's what Aquarius is. Okay. And we're talking about the Aquarius age. So it might be beneficial for you to check into that. Okay. Just look into what licensing you need. Okay. Because I see that here with the Jack of Swords. Definitely the licensing. There could be a lot of competition in this particular area as well with the Seven of Clubs. So there could be a lot of competition in that area. But if you make it very unique and find out what people want, and do something different than what the competitors are doing to separate yourself from them, this could be very lucrative for you. All right. So that's what I got for your money, career, and finance. But yeah, some of you are doing something with the water. You're doing something with boats. You're doing something with the dock. You're doing something with vacation towns near the water. Okay. Some of you could be working at an aquarium. Some of you could be driving boats up and down the river, the cruise lines and things like that. Some of you may work on those boats, and you may be considering doing that because it could be money for you and it could be something fun that you're interested in doing. but you're thinking about it. You're definitely thinking about it, but you've been inconsistent about making moves when it comes to that. Okay? So that's a go, what the universe is saying. So let's talk about your love life, your family life, your social life. All right? So, yeah, here's the sirens. Sirens for the fire sign. Aries, this is just for you, my love. So we have the baseball here. This is in reference to your family life, your social life, your love life, the baseball. And then we have fortune. Okay? Let's look at the cards here and see what we're talking about. So the challenge is, this rune is called Fehu. Fahu. It's spelled Fehu. Fahu. All right? And this talks about wealth, currency, liquid assets, fertility, prosperity, abundance. It talks about examining the purpose and nature of wealth. Effort pays off. Good financial management and material wealth. Okay? And then it's clarified with the Nine of Pentacles. So the challenge is for you, I feel like you want to amass some fortune. Okay? So this is where your head is at. Maybe you want to do something family business, family oriented, leave a family legacy. Maybe you already have a family who's well off, and they may be in maybe it's in the sports industry. Okay, maybe some of you could play baseball. Maybe you're thinking about franchising a minor league baseball, like what do they call it when it's your local town baseball teams and things like that. Maybe you're interested in setting that up. Some of you could actually be considering doing something in sports entertainment, sports management, something like that. All right. The challenge is creating wealth in this particular area or in this particular environment. The universe is saying, and take on the 12th house energy and surrender to the process. So it's saying subconscious mind, compassion, dreams. So yeah, the 12th house talks about your dreams and your goals as well. Karma, forgiveness, baggage, transit states, the unseen, healing, development, guilt, prayer, Akashic records. So I feel like for some of you, there could be some unseen potential, financial potential, maybe in reference to baseball or sports in general. This baseball season right now, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, we got the Seven of Swords here. So this is something you want to keep to yourself. So this is what the 12th house energy is about. It's about keeping this to yourself, not letting anybody know what you're planning and what you're up to. But I feel like there's some money in the sports industry here. It could be baseball. What's the fortune energy about here? Yeah, we have hope. So there could be somebody hoping. Is somebody playing baseball? Is there somebody who's in your family who may be going out to be in baseball, professional baseball team? Or maybe somebody wants to establish a local team in your area, and that's what they're hoping to do. The challenge is making sure that it is financially stable, and it'll bring in income, or at least it'll pay, bring in enough to pay the bills to keep it running. We got the Knight of, what is this? Is this my Knight of Pentacles card? This is my, oh, okay, Queen, King. Yeah, this is the Knight of, I'm sorry, my Knight of Pentacles card. Yeah, so it's going to take some time to amass the money. It'll come in slow. It may come in payments or increments, something like that, because it could be seasonal. So that could be why it comes in increments. So, maybe during the summertime, because baseball season is during the summer, the spring and the summer. But this could also have to do with what we're talking about here with your job here, or this potential opportunity here near the water or on the water or dealing with boats, okay, or the aquatic life. So, yeah, the universe is saying that it's going to take, you can build it. You will have to build it, but you will be able to establish that. But you need to keep it to yourself right now, at the beginning stages here. Yeah, because here's the Ten of Pentacles. All right, the Ten of Diamonds is the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, man, this is going to be money. So, if this is what you're doing and you're happy with it and you're into it, stick with it. Look for an innovative way to set yourself apart from everybody else, because that's where your money's going to come in. All right. And if you have to get an additional license, and even if it's more, it might be a little bit more competitive in that arena, the universe is saying, cha-ching. Okay. If that's what you're going to do, Aries. All right. So yeah, that's what we got for you with that. So let's see. Let's get some divine timing cards out here for you. These cards are designed to talk about specific time frames that might be relevant to what we just talked about here. If it is relevant, good. If it's not, don't worry. Just do what you do with everything else that doesn't resonate. Just get rid of it. So Virgo season. Okay, so this is harvest season. Virgo season is between August 21st and September 21st. Something like that. That's Virgo season. No, it's not. Forgive me, I lied. I just explained to you. Yeah, that's right. That's Virgo. At the end of August to the beginning of September is Virgo season. So yeah, till like September 21st. We also have October. So the fall, the late summer and fall. Yeah, and then we got August. So Virgo season in August. Okay? And then we got something going on in October. Now this could have been last year as well. Maybe you were thinking about this because we have you thinking about this on and off for a while. So maybe you've been thinking about this since last season, since last summer, the end of last summer. You saw something and you're like, damn, you know what? I could do A, B, and C. And you've been thinking about it on and off. And maybe you thought about it more in October. For some of you, as far as your relationship, maybe something that had to do with your relationship has something to do with October or August or Virgo season. Okay? That's for some of you. So those are the divine timing cards. We all got monthly bills, right, Aries? So let's see what your money situation is looking like for the month of May. Are you going to be gaining some money or are you going to be spending money? And if you're going to be spending, what are you going to be spending on? All right, let's see. We need two more here for you. What is Aries going to be spending money on? Or what does Aries need to do to acquire some money? All right, Aries. Everybody's been getting this Cash is King card. So with the Cash is King card here, some of you, the simplest way that I look at this is, a lot of people don't have a whole lot of cash on them anymore like they used to. But there are still vendors that you deal with that are going to take cash from you quicker than they will a credit card. Because, for them to run a credit card machine is going to cost them a fee every time they charge you. And you could be charged a fee every time you use it as well. So what some people like to do is they'll take out a lump sum of cash, and keep it in their pocket for the week. So say you go to the ATM like 3 or 4 times a week to get $10 here, $20 there. Most machines are $20. So maybe you go to the machine 3 times a week, 4 times a week. Every time you go, like that's like $5. So it's like, a whole lot of money just to get money out. So instead, maybe once a week, just take out a full $100. That way you're hitting that machine only once. And you're only being charged that one fee. And whatever money you have extra that you don't use, just hold it on to it till next week. Or just hold it in your pocket. But that's a way to cut back on ATM fees. So cash can be king in certain scenarios. You may want to consider having some cash put to the side because there could be something going on where you may want to buy. And they may be charging, like say they charge $10,000, right? If you got to finance it. But if you could give them $8,000 in cash, they may take it from you. So, certain scenarios and certain circumstances, cash is king. Keep that in mind this month. Groceries, all right, you might be buying extra groceries. Might be a little more than normal, okay, for whatever reason. Maybe somebody's coming by. Maybe you're going to be, making dinner for somebody. Not sure, but it looks like you might be spending a extra amount of money on groceries this month. We got the Memorial Day at the end of the month, so that could be it too. Time to find a new job or a part-time job. So some of you, like I said, it's time for you to go. You've been thinking about leaving this job and going into your own thing. Or you're at a job and you're not happy there, but of circumstances and situations where you have the know-how and the expertise where you can start something and build it up so that you can live off of it full time. So you may want to do that. Or for others of you, you just may want to find a part-time gig. All right. So for my Aries who are in love relationships or in a situation where they want to rekindle something or they have someone or they're looking for someone, we're going to pull a couple oracles in reference to love. All All right, let's see what we got for Aries. Ooh, they just wanted to fall out. All right, well, let's take them. Integrity. Does this situation align with your morals and values? I got over here when we did the first column that somebody might have been in a third party situation. Somebody could be married and they cheated on their partner. And so they're questioning, you know, what's going on. Your partner may have cheated on you, and this is the consolidation card here where this person is asking God, why? What's up? What's going on with my lover? You know what I mean? Why did they leave me? Okay? So speaking of, somebody leaving, time apart will bring clarity to the situation. So maybe you and your lover just need a temporary break. It may be driving you crazy or driving them crazy, but a break might be good for you guys. It doesn't necessarily mean it's over all the time when you take a break. You just need a break. Especially you, Aries, because you like independence. Okay, so that could be the most difficult part of your relationship is maintaining your independence. You could be with someone who's a codependent energy and they got to be up underneath you all the time, 24/7. This could be you just saying, you know what, I love my person, but I need some space. I need my space, I do want a relationship. I want to be with someone, but at the same time, I need somebody who's going to honor and respect the fact that I need my personal space. I can't have somebody up underneath me all the time. I don't need to talk to my person 24/7 with the Four of Swords in reverse. I don't have to talk to them every day, all day. I'm okay with, some time going on between us with the Three of Swords, where we don't talk. So maybe you're in a relationship and say on average once a week you talk to your person maybe 4 times out of the okay, so in a given day, especially if you live with this person, maybe you talk to them twice during the day. That's okay. Some people have a problem with that. Like, why didn't you call me back? You're not wanting anything. You're just taking up people's space and energy. And as a Scorpio, I don't appreciate that either. So we both share Mars, so we're on the same page with that. You need your space. You want to be in a relationship, but at the same time you want to maintain your independence. Then we have spiritual lesson. So this, for some of you, you're in a connection where there's a lesson here. Maybe somebody cheated and you need to learn a lesson, whether you cheated or your partner cheated, or maybe something came between you two. Or maybe this lesson is just you learning that you want to be in a relationship, but at the same time, maintain your independence. It can happen. You have people who do live in the same house and they may have 2 separate bedrooms. Or you have people who buy houses right next to each other. They have the husband has his house, the wife has hers. Or you guys get a big enough house where, the woman, she has, all of upstairs and the man has the downstairs, has his man cave. Those things can happen. So maybe that's just the lesson you need to learn. But it could be another lesson as well. That's just something I thought about because I know you guys, you like your space. For some of you, you got a past life lover, okay? That you're dealing with. And this is why it might be difficult for you to let go of the situation or learn the lesson that's needed, because there is a karmic situation here where you do have to learn a lesson with someone. That's for sure. Okay? So there's that for love. All right? Let's get some advice. Well, congratulations to whoever, somebody said they're starting a carpet cleaning business. Good for you. Yeah, start that. If it's full-time and you can do it full-time right away, dope. If you can't, start off small. Get your contracts, advertise. Marketing is key. You know what I'm saying? See if you can, get in some corporate buildings and clean some corporate buildings or whatever your area you clean, like whatever your specialty is. So good luck to you with that. All right, Aries. All right, Aries, you're losing your temper. I don't know what you got to be careful. Where's Mars at right now? Mars is in Cancer. Oh, shit, Aries. Mars is in Cancer. Everybody's going to be losing their patience. Oh, my God. Mars. And come on, in the house of Cancer where it's the nurturing, loving emotion. Mars don't belong there. Be careful with your temper, okay? Count to 10, all right? Count to 10. We all got to get through this summer, baby. We do. We have Mending in reverse. Okay, so some of you are in a spiritual lesson or a relationship where, you had to learn a lesson, and then after the lesson is over, you have to move on. Some of you are not able to heal okay, from the hurts that you had in the past connection. And maybe that's what's keeping you from having the loves that you want, because maybe there's some healing that has to go down. Maybe there was something that went on in your childhood, and that could be resulting in why you have anger issues. Somebody has anger issues here. We have truth be told in reverse. Somebody's not being honest about what's going on with them or what's going on with the connection. Okay? They're not being truthful. Number 14, this is temperance in reverse. Yeah, somebody's not being upfront about what's going on. And then we have flexibility. This card talks about the fact that maybe you have a specific type of person, but you may want to, if you're really looking for a connection, you may want to try someone who's not your stereotypical type. You may find someone that you connect with if you open up your dating horizons a bit, your preferences, and what you like versus what you don't like, okay? Underneath this deck, let's see. Okay, yeah, we have message in a bottle in reverse. So some of you are ignoring contact with people or ignoring a message that you're going to get, or some of you are hoping somebody's going to call and they may not. So that could be going on with this message in reverse. Message in a bottle in reverse. All right, let's see what else we got for Aries. We're going to do 3 more cards for you guys as far as advice, and we're going to wrap up your reading. This is the first week of May. Hope you guys had a nice birthday. I hope you were able to do something fun, you know, with everything going on. I hope you at least enjoyed your birthday. What you do. Tell me what you did. If you did something really fun. Even if you didn't do nothing fun, tell me what you did. Somebody put in the comments, I had an anaphylactic shock on my birthday. And that was specifically in the Aries reading. I'm like, oh my God, I hope this person is okay. Well, obviously they are if they're talking to me about it. But what a crazy way to have, you know, to spend your birthday. Damn. Now, we got Hawk Spirit. It came out in reverse. This talks about let spirit be your guide. So some of you are not listening to your intuition. You're calling God and asking God what's up, or you're trying to figure out what's up, but you're not listening to your intuition when God replies back to you. Or you may not like what the universe is telling you. Okay, so that could be it, and it could be making you angry. Maybe the universe is telling you need some healing first. You need to heal. Okay, you may need to mend some old wounds, and maybe you're not hearing that. But whatever message the universe is telling you, you're not hearing it for whatever reason. It's about change, because 2 + 3 is 5. So it's definitely about change. The number 5 major arcana is the Emperor energy, I believe. Is he the 5? Oops. No, he's not the 5. Who's the 5? But then the 5th house talks about Leo energy as well. Who's number 5? It's the Hierophant. A Hierophant. So if you're not listening to your intuition, then you're listening to your lower self. Okay, because the Hierophant in reverse is you listening to your lower self, not listening to your higher self. Okay, so some of you are in your lower level nature. You know, you're in your ego. It could be pride. It could be lust. It could be whatever. And so you're ignoring what your intuition is telling you. It could be anger. All right, because we got poised in reverse. Then we got Eagle Spirit. It says Spirit has your back, and it's in reverse. Some of you are mad at God right now. Y'all not talking to God. You and God are on bad terms right now. Or you and your spirit guides are on bad terms right now. But I feel like for some of you, you're talking to them. Okay, so you're reaching out, but are you hearing what they're telling you? Or maybe it's that you don't like what they're telling you. What's up, Aries? Here's another 2 + 3 is 5. There's some change going on that you're not accepting or that you don't want to deal with. And then we have Coyote Spirit. It came out in reverse as well. And it says, trust in the divine detours. You are not talking to your spirit. You're not listening to your spirit guides. You're not listening to your ancestors. You're not listening to the creator. You're not listening. I feel like you're doing all the talking and complaining, but I feel like you're not listening to them or what they're telling you, or you don't like what they're telling you. So in this case, I don't know how to tell you to resolve this. 1 + 6 is 7. Yeah, see, with the number 7 major arcana in reverse, this is the Chariot energy in reverse, and this is about unresolved emotions and feelings. The Chariot rules the 4th house. Mars is in Cancer right now, okay? The 4th house. And I was telling you, Mars, aggressive, you know, anger in the 4th house. So some of you, you're going through some changes. It could be something that resulted in childhood as well, that started in childhood. Because if you see these 2 little kids here, okay, with the mending card in reverse. So there could be some childhood issues that have not been mended yet. And with Pluto retrograde now, all of that could be coming up to the forefront for you. So what Pluto does is it makes you deal with unresolved issues that are going to hinder you from ascending. It's going to bring it and put it into your face like blow, blam. And it could be some unresolved issues that may have happened in childhood or what have you, especially if you're suffering now because Mars is in Cancer. So, yeah, it could be that, okay? But you're going to have to definitely speak with your ancestors on a regular basis. Let them know you need help. Ask them to step in. Like, you can just talk to them all day. But if you don't ask them to step in and ask them to help you, they're not going to help you because you have free will. Meaning you have to tell them, I need you to step in. I need you to step in when I'm weak. In this situation, I'm weak. So can you please step in and guide me? Can you please step in and show me the way I'm supposed to go? And then you have to listen. That's the other part. All right? So my Aries, I love you guys. Thank you for those who came out to check me out on the live. I appreciate you so much. If you need a personal read, I'm at 8thhouseenergy@gmail.com. All my information and the types of readings I offer are in the box below. Please feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. The content is free and I post every week, so there's lots of free content for you to check up and see what's going on. All right, and if this reading resonates or it doesn't, check your other placements, okay? You're not just Aries, and those other placements may have answers that you might be looking for in reference to, figuring out what you need to figure out for you, all right? So Aries, with that being said, I'm going to wrap up the reading. I love you guys so much. This was the first reading for May. More to come, of course, and I'll see you in the next one. Deuces.